You've seen the headlines about Elon Musk, the controversies, the chaos. He's feuded with politicians, fired employees on a whim, smoked weed with Joe Rogan, and even flashed a hand gesture that set the internet on fire. Now he's aligning with Trump, challenging the political establishment and reshaping the media landscape. But forget the noise for a second. Before the billions and the power, Musk was a bullied, broke outsider on the brink of failure. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. Musk's early years were filled with hardship. He wasn't a golden child. He was a quiet, bookish outcast who struggled to fit in. He was socially awkward, on the spectrum, obsessed with science fiction, and often lost in his own world. And for that, he paid a price. In school, Musk was brutally bullied. He wasn't just picked on, he was physically beaten. Once, a group of boys pushed him down a flight of stairs, kicked him in the face, and left him unconscious. He woke up in the hospital with a broken nose. This wasn't just a one-time event. This was his reality. Day after day, he was tormented, laughed at, and treated like an outsider. And if that wasn't enough, life at home wasn't much better. Musk's father, Errol, was a brilliant but deeply troubled man. Elon has described him as evil, claiming he was emotionally and psychologically abusive. Musk refuses to talk about certain details of his childhood, but he has hinted that his father was a source of deep pain, and for years he had no escape. So what did Musk do? He retreated into the only world that made sense to him, technology. At 12 years old, while most kids were playing outside, Musk was teaching himself to code. He created his first video game, Blaster, and sold it for $500. It was a small victory, but it showed him something important. He could shape his own future, and soon he would do whatever it took to escape South Africa. Elon Musk knew that escaping South Africa wasn't enough. He had to build something. At 17, he moved to Canada in 1989, searching for opportunity. For the next few years, he worked low-paying jobs, shoveling grain, cleaning boilers, and even chopping logs just to get by. But he had a bigger plan. He had to build something. So after studying physics and economics at the University of Pennsylvania, he moved to Silicon Valley. It was the late 90s, the heart of the internet boom, and Musk wanted in. His first startup, Zip2, was an online business directory, a mix of Yelp and Google Maps before either existed. He sold it for $307 million in 1999, making $22 million from the deal. But he wasn't done. Next, he co-founded X.com, an online banking company. It was ahead of its time, but after merging with another company, it became PayPal. And PayPal changed online payments forever. When eBay bought it for $1.5 billion, Musk walked away with $180 million in cash. He was 31 years old. Most people would retire at this point. Musk? He went all in. With his fortune from PayPal, Musk made a high-stakes bet. Instead of sitting back, he poured nearly all his money into Tesla, SpaceX, and SolarCity. The goal? To change the world. But in the mid-2000s, everything started falling apart. SpaceX's first 3 rocket launches failed. Tesla was on the verge of bankruptcy. The 2008 financial crisis wiped out funding, and Musk had to borrow money just to pay rent. He was burning through cash so fast that people called him reckless. Some even called him a fraud. Then in 2008, everything changed. NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract, saving the company. And Tesla? It barely survived. But when the Model S launched in 2012, it became one of the most revolutionary cars in history. Tesla stock skyrocketed, and Musk was back on top. But even as Tesla became a tech giant, Musk didn't stop pushing boundaries. AI, self-driving cars, brain chips, underground tunnels. He wanted to control it all. And in 2022, he made his most controversial move yet. Musk has always been outspoken, but in 2022, he took it to another level. He bought Twitter for $44 billion. He called it a free speech experiment. But from the moment he took over, chaos followed. He fired thousands of employees, reinstated banned accounts, and clashed with journalists, celebrities, and advertisers. Critics said he was destroying the platform. Musk said he was saving it. He rebranded it as X and promised to make it the Everything app. But in the process, Twitter's value plummeted and advertisers fled. Musk's personal fortune took a massive hit, but as always, he kept pushing forward. And then there was that moment. In 2018, Elon Musk appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience, where he casually took a hit from a blunt. The internet exploded. Tesla stock dropped. The media lost its mind. But the real impact wasn't the weed, it was the conversation. Musk talked about AI, the dangers of social media, and his vision for humanity. It was a glimpse into the mind of a man shaping the future. For most of his career, Musk stayed politically neutral. But by 2022, that changed. He criticized the Biden administration.
Yes, I believe he won.
And you voted for it.
I did, actually.
Do you regret that?
I mean, man, I wish we could have just a normal human being as president. That's what I want. I think if
By 2024, he wasn't just an observer. He appeared at Trump's campaign rallies, boosting his re-election bid. When Trump won, Musk's influence skyrocketed, first as an advisor, then as head of the Department of Government Efficiency, D.O.G.E, in 2025, where he slashed budgets and automated federal systems. Supporters called it modernization. Critics called it a power grab. Then came the scandal. Trump's inauguration, Musk raised his arm in a gesture that went viral. Critics called it the Elon Sieg Heil moment, accusing him of a Nazi-like salute. Musk dismissed it as a smear campaign, but the controversy only deepened the divide. So was it just an awkward gesture or something more? Let me know in the comments. Love him or hate him, there's no denying it. Musk's journey from a bullied kid to a billionaire power player is nothing short of incredible. The struggles he's endured are real, and his accomplishments are undeniable. With his background in mind, maybe his bold decisions and unpredictable behavior start to make more sense. But as his influence grows, one question remains. Is Elon Musk shaping the future for the better or just for himself? Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know who we should cover next. And remember, struggle might just be your path to success. Until next time.